Instagram's new editor is a nice step up, making text overlays much less of a chore. If you often take long recordings like interviews or classes and chop them into short clips, the native editor still feels pretty clunky. Hey everyone, I'm Alex. I create educational content out of Vancouver, and I'm obsessed with tools that boost efficiency without stifling creativity. Today, I want to walk you through a straightforward and practical way to nail clean text, accurate captions, and even voiceovers for your shorts and reels. The real time saver comes when you leverage automation to process those long source videos using something like Vizard. Let's briefly touch on the built-in Instagram features first, because they're still fantastic for quick one-off edits. The updated editor allows you to drop in text elements immediately after you import your video segments. A key first step is never to start typing out text before you've actually added any visual clips to your project. Go ahead and import your initial background piece, which could be a solid color, a title card, or a brief opening shot. Following that, place your main talking head footage right after your intro segment. Doing this ensures your text elements have a proper timeline to exist on, allowing you to sync them up with visual cues. After swiping up and adding all your necessary clips, hit the Next button to reveal the text option in the top menu. Alternatively, you can navigate into the Edit Clips section to find the Text tool, which leads to the exact same result. Here's a pro tip. Use the plus icon early on to stack all the text pieces you anticipate needing for the entire clip. Make sure to write every headline and punchline into its own distinct text box so you don't accidentally overlook something important later. Once added, you have the freedom to position these text blocks anywhere on the screen, adjust their color, and apply a background fill for better contrast. You can even sample a color directly from your video using the eyedropper tool for perfect matching. I personally tend to skip the automatic typing animations for main headlines because they can sometimes look a bit rough or glitchy. However, for specific questions or lines where you really want to inject some extra drama, that animation can actually work quite well. Once all your various text elements are placed, it's time to dive into the Edit Clips menu. Every single text element you created now occupies its own dedicated layer, which is fantastic for fine-tuning. This layer structure means you can easily stretch or trim the start and end points of each piece independently on the timeline. For instance, if your opening background clip feels too brief to hold a headline, you simply extend its duration. When you select a specific text layer, you'll see distinct yellow handles indicating its precise start and stop points. Utilize a pinch gesture to zoom in tightly on the timeline so you can position those handles with extreme accuracy around your video cuts. This meticulous placement is the secret to preventing a question from running over into the next spoken line or overlapping with your punchline. I personally prefer building in a small bit of empty space between the question and the subsequent answer, as it makes the reveal feel much more deliberate. Seriously, do not ever neglect adding captions, because a significant portion of viewers watch videos on mute. You have two primary methods for getting captions into your reel: using the dedicated caption sticker or accessing the feature via the Happy Face menu. Instagram will perform an automatic transcription of your audio, which you can then meticulously edit word for word for perfect accuracy. You also maintain control over the style, letting you switch between typewriter, bubble, or various other preset looks. A critical step is to manually nudge the start time of the caption layer using that small yellow indicator on the timeline. If your actual speaking starts a few seconds into the clip, be sure to slide that entire caption track forward so it aligns perfectly with your voice. Ultimately, the effort put into clean, accurate captions directly translates into higher overall watch-through rates. The text-to-speech functionality is also conveniently integrated right into the editor. Simply select any text box you've already created, hit the text-to-speech option, and then choose your preferred synthetic voice. This feature shines when you need short, punchy intros or want to add a fun, robotic reading for a punchline. However, treat it like a spice in a recipe. Use it sparingly so it complements the content rather than dominating the entire feel. So to quickly summarize the native Instagram method: import clips, create text boxes with the plus button, style them, adjust layer handles in Edit Clips, and finally add captions and optional TTS. For producing occasional quick content, this native approach is perfectly adequate and quite fast. But here's the significant challenge: if you consistently produce longer form content like podcasts, lectures, or detailed tutorials, manually slicing and styling every short clip in Instagram will absolutely drain your available time and creative reserves. This is precisely the point where a tool like Vizard enters the picture, and frankly, it becomes an essential game changer if your posting volume is high. Let me outline a specific workflow that I personally find incredibly effective for my own content creation. Start by recording one entire lengthy piece of content, whether it's a full interview, a long tutorial, or a class session. Instead of uploading that massive file multiple times or trying to mentally tag the best moments, you upload the entire recording straight into Vizard. The AI within the platform then thoroughly scans the whole video file to automatically pinpoint the most engaging and easily shareable short segments. It's much smarter than just splitting the video based on simple pauses. It analyzes for genuine spikes in attention and significant statements that typically drive views. This initial automated detection phase alone has the power to instantly shave several hours off your total editing time. Once Vizard has identified these promising clips, it presents you with several ready-to-post short videos that already include suggested captions and eye-catching hooks. From there, you can dive in to tweak the on-screen text, effortlessly add a branded headline layer, adjust colors, or even drop in a specific background graphic. If you absolutely prefer the final styling touches to happen within Instagram's native editor, that's totally fine to do. Just export the short clips from Vizard and bring them into Reels. However, the true scalable benefit of Vizard lies in its ability to manage the scheduling and maintain your content calendar for you, freeing your mind from tracking when to post. The auto-schedule feature is shockingly simple to implement once set up. You simply tell Vizard your desired posting frequency, and it will automatically queue up the clips across your platforms. This completely removes the need to constantly babysit a complex posting spreadsheet or maintain a manual queue of uploads. If you decide you want to publish 3 high-quality clips every single week, you just set that preference and largely forget about it. The integrated content calendar gives you a crucial visual overview of your entire publishing plan in one convenient location. Within that calendar view, you can easily drag and drop posts to rearrange the timing, revise captions, or even swap out the preview thumbnails. Having all these scheduling controls centralized is absolutely massive for maintaining the consistency that truly builds audience growth. Now let's contrast that seamless process with relying solely on Instagram plus manual editing or exploring other common tools. CapCut remains excellent for achieving very precise custom transitions within a single clip, but you still have the burden of manually locating and creating every single short segment yourself. Descript offers incredible power for transcript-based editing, yet it can sometimes become quite expensive and still requires you to manually select the moments you want to go viral. Some of the dedicated clip finder tools tend to either miss crucial contextual elements or churn out awkward disconnected slices that demand significant manual cleanup work from a human editor. Vizard successfully occupies that valuable sweet spot in the middle of the market. It actively finds segments that are already primed to perform well, provides smart defaults for text and captions, and its built-in scheduler eliminates the hours spent tracking publication times. Taking a step back for a balanced perspective, Instagram's native editor is still the superior choice for any last-minute tweaks or when you want a very hands-on, tactile experience with text styling. Both CapCut and Descript retain distinct advantages if you derive joy from deeply controlling every frame, or if your primary need is highly specialized audio editing. But for any creator who publishes frequently and is actively trying to scale their output without heading straight toward burnout, Vizard is the clear winner for saving significant time. To be clear, it is not some kind of magical wand that eliminates all creative input from your side. You will always need to make those final, nuanced adjustments to perfectly match your unique tone and established brand identity. What it excels at is handling the immense repetitive heavy lifting involved in surfacing all the best moments worthy of promotion from your long videos. Circling back to the topic of captions and on-screen text, regardless of whether you are working inside Instagram or starting with clips generated by Vizard, always perform a thorough check on the transcription accuracy. While auto captions have become surprisingly competent over time, they still frequently stumble over proper nouns, regional slang, or specific industry terminology. Take the extra moment to edit those words so your final captions are flawlessly clean and easily readable for everyone watching. Remember this rule: prioritizing clear legibility is always more important than prioritizing a flashy, stylish text appearance. Here is one very practical tip that I personally implement in almost every short I create. I always draft the headline text to appear over a plain, solid background clip that lasts for the first 3 seconds of the video. Once that title hook is delivered, I transition immediately to the main talking head footage, keeping the accurate captions running along the bottom. This structure immediately informs the viewer what the clip is about. which then effectively keeps them engaged through the core content that follows. A key visual technique is to always ensure you use high contrast color combinations for those background text fills when the underlying footage is visually complex or busy. And finally, regarding the text-to-speech function, try to select just one voice and commit to using it across all your content as a subtle branding element. That kind of consistency really adds up. If you are interested in testing out this entire proposed workflow for yourself, here is the sequence to follow. First, upload your complete long video directly into the Vizard platform for processing. Allow the AI the necessary time to automatically select and tag all the potential short clips it identifies as high potential. Next, skim quickly through the list of suggested highlights and mentally select the 5 to 10 absolute best segments. Export those chosen clips and immediately open the first one inside the native Instagram editor. In there, add a brief, customized title slide and make any final granular adjustments to the caption, timing you might need. If that initial manual polish feels good to you, then switch gears and allow Vizard to auto-schedule the remaining clips to keep your whole week organized in the calendar. So, as you can see, you absolutely do not have to force yourself to choose between the convenient editing features in Instagram's new editor and the sheer power of long-form video automation. The smart approach is to use both tools strategically for what they do best. Leverage Reels for quick, single-post, stylistic polish. Then use Vizard to handle the demanding high-volume work of scaling from one long video into an evergreen pipeline of engaging shorts. This pipeline will consistently deliver your content, complete with necessary captions, well-placed headlines, and a reliable posting rhythm. If you ever find yourself feeling bogged down by too many content ideas or complex gear setups, just bring your focus back to the process itself. The core sequence is simple. Capture a lot of long-form footage, use smart tools to find the real gold nuggets buried inside, and then apply light styling so your authentic voice still clearly shines through. I've actually put together a simple, actionable cheat sheet detailing how to convert one long video into 10 ready-to-post short clips in under an hour using this precise workflow. You can find the link to download that resource down in the description box, or just leave a comment below and I'll make sure to pin the link for you. Finally, always remember this guiding principle: messy, consistent action beats perfectly polished planning every single time. Get that rough clip posted, gather the data on what actually resonates with your audience, and then scale your efforts using tools that genuinely give you back valuable time. That's all for this one. I'll definitely catch you all in the next helpful tutorial video. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on leveraging technology to create better content faster. Let me know in the comments which part of this workflow you are most excited to implement immediately. Good luck streamlining your process, and I'll catch you in the next helpful tutorial video. We need a lot more content to hit that 780-second mark for the normal speed voiceover. Think about the sheer volume of content modern creators are expected to produce consistently across multiple platforms. That pressure to constantly feed the content beast is exactly what leads to creative fatigue and eventual burnout for many talented people. The idea here is to decouple your creation speed from your raw recording time by automating the tedious clipping process. Mastering this pipeline means you spend your energy on the high-value tasks, like crafting your unique message or developing new video concepts. You are essentially outsourcing the low-value, repetitive decision-making to an intelligent system for initial triage. Consider the hours spent just scrubbing through long videos, looking for that one perfect soundbite or quote. That manual search time is completely eliminated when the AI pre-flags the attention-grabbing segments for you up front. This shift in focus is not just about saving time, it's about preserving your enthusiasm for making videos in the first place. Even a small efficiency gain, when multiplied over dozens of videos a month, translates into literal days of reclaimed creative time. Don't forget to experiment with the recommended hook text that Vizard suggests, as it's often tuned to current platform trends. A strong hook in the first 2 seconds is non-negotiable if you want to stop the scroll effectively. Check the visual pacing between the suggested clips to ensure a smooth, logical flow from one highlight to the next. Sometimes the AI connects two great points that still need a quick transitional phrase added in your final polished stage. If you're uploading to multiple platforms, remember that Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts have slightly different optimal vertical video specs. Always verify that the exported clips from the automation tool meet the specific requirements for your intended destination channel. Think of the content calendar not just as a posting schedule, but as a strategic roadmap for your channel's narrative arc over the next month. Organizing your shorts helps ensure you aren't posting 3 clips about the same niche topic back-to-back without variety. If you are using a tool like Descript for transcription, ensure you also export the text file for external backup and easy searching later. For those of you who prefer Final Cut Pro or Premiere, these automated clips are still fantastic starting points you can import for final tweaking. The key takeaway is integrating automation at the start of your process, not trying to bolt it on later when you're already behind schedule. Take the leap and try letting the machine find the clips for just one long video and see how much faster your week feels. This approach really allows you to operate like a media company managing an assembly line of content, rather than just a single creator juggling every task. Consistency is the bedrock of growth, and automation is the most reliable way to maintain that bedrock without personal sacrifice. So commit to capturing longer conversations and trust the system to deliver the short-form gold when you need it most. Keep iterating on your process based on what the data tells you works best for your specific audience demographic. I hope this deep dive into streamlining your editing workflow has given you some actionable ideas for your next batch of reels. Remember to focus your precious creative energy where it truly makes an impact on your final product.